running on empty. Need silence from the pain. Fearing lies from the frozen hearts. Fall in love with what you need. Screaming cries from the lonely hearts. The shell I used to bleed. And all I wanna do is shine like sunrise on the waves. And all I wanna do is shine. There's beauty in the flames. I know life is for living. There's always something worth feeling for. Gotta break your heart till it opens. Gotta drown in the depth of emotions. Gotta let it go. Healing lies from the frozen hearts. Fall in love with what you need. Soaring wild in my lonely heart. Shadows breaking free. And all I wanna do is shine like sunrise on the waves. And all I wanna do is shine. There's beauty in the flames. I'm burning bright through the dark, battling my walls, no escape, and I'm not afraid. Lightning in the storm, love in spite. The other world needs you now. Shine like sunrise on the waves. Shine, there's beauty in the flames. And all I wanna do is shine like sunrise on the waves. And all I wanna do is shine, there's beauty in the flames. You gotta get up and shine. You gotta get up and shine.
The lies that I told, they were for show. You took me back every time. You saw your proof, and now that you know, I can't even hide it. I won't argue, I would just be doing the most. I'd be on the right track, but somehow I lose. We've been here before. I've said please don't go, and chance after chance I've blown. Now I'm stranded here, and it's all my fault. I've learned my lesson for going too far. This time around I'ma do better. The other girls in the town, I'ma forget them. I'll do whatever it takes to win back your heart. I've been missing but fighting what's in my way. Falling short is a problem I can't escape. Back and forth taking promises off the table. I left you starving, nothing to eat. I've been leaving you waiting, I'm feeling lonely. Regretting the very day that you chose me. On another flight, without you by my side. Thinking that I'm hiding things, but no. You found out every little detail. Every picture on my phone, girl. Calling, but I can't get through. My insecurities caught in a loop. There's somebody trying to fill my shoes. No strings, girl, I might get loose. Let me stop tripping, I'm just missing you. Differences when I was kissing you, I lived in you. 2 and more kids, let's keep that vision true. Promise I won't lose you again. Yeah, that's the mission, boo. I'm on my way as soon as I land.
King. King. Show you what to do with it. Show you what to do with it. Show you what to do with it. Set it up, fire up. By any means necessary, get it done. Sideline, front line. Show 'em what you got, run it all night. Hey now, yes sir. At the king's table we don't see none. Hey now, yes sir.
What's going on? What's going on? What's up, 87J baby? What's going on? Hopefully we get you in the tribe this week.
We know. You say you give in to me all that you can.
Hey.
You feel some type of way when hold your hand. You show me no affection around the fam. Won't give all your heart to me, I don't understand. Oh, what you're
Aviva, what's
holding
up?
onto it. You got to throw it, time pretty. I need your love like every ounce of you.
Gonna get started in a
But if
second.
1% still loves him, we're through. Just keep it 100. 99 ain't enough. 99 ain't enough. Gotta keep it 100 for me. 99 ain't enough. 99 ain't enough. I know you love me well most of the time, but with him you get the same look in your eye, and the tone of your voice, it gets kinda high. Won't give all your heart to me, yeah, just ain't right. Oh, what you're holding onto it. You got to throw it all away. I need your love like every ounce of you. But if 1% still loves him, we're screwed. Just keep it 100. 99 ain't enough. 99 ain't enough. Gotta keep it 100 for me. 99 ain't enough. 99 ain't enough. No hold back, that's what love should do. You feel that with me loving you. I need your every piece of heart. You're here but feel so far apart. No hold back, that's what love should do. You feel that with me loving you. I need your every piece of heart. You're here but feels like we're far apart. Oh nah, it feels like we're far apart. Oh yeah, it feels like we're far apart. Oh nah, it feels like we're far. It feels like we're far. Oh nah, oh nah. Just keep it 100 for me, for me, for me, for me. 99 ain't enough.
Take care, people.
Gotta keep it 100. Oh no.
Turn myself down.
99 ain't enough.
What's up, Mike? Mike Taylor in the building. Aviva. Yes, I remember that. Us recording that. That was crazy. Long time ago. Got our opera on. Hey. All right. So that was my song 99. I dropped that a while ago. That's my first like EP that I put out as an artist. I've been, I guess, vocally as an artist a few times before that, but that was my first time like as a solo artist, as my own songs that I wrote. I really didn't. I got to run the shop. Like I called all the shots. I didn't have to rely on a co-writer, or we had to compromise with too many people. It's more like what I wanted goes. So for that EP, that was the first time I ever did that, and that's one of the fan favorites called 99. Actually wasn't even for me, it was for another artist, and that was on Epic Records, I believe, at the time, and I decided to pass on it. So I was like, you know what, I still like it, and I just did it for myself. But anyway, what's up, everybody? I'm Kofi J, and we're gonna get started with these music reviews really soon. It's just been one of those weeks, one of those days where I've had so much going on, a lot of moving parts, but I'm here. I'm ready to listen to some dope music, ready to find some new artists. I'm always interested in finding new artists. Instagram, that's literally all I do is just scroll. Instagram knows me really well, so they'll show me a bunch of fire artists over and over and over again. And if I haven't followed them, I just follow them, like their stuff, share, repost, because I'm just a fan of. I know there's a ton of talent out there. Not everybody gets the recognition and that they deserve, basically. And so, with that said, If you want to get your song in the queue, you go to nero.fan/KofiAJmusic/live, and you can put your song in the queue. If you want to skip, like our first artist here, I believe Anna Hart skipped. If you want to skip like her, skip the line and get your song heard immediately. Just $10 to skip, $20 for a super skip. And yeah, just hit that link if you're on Instagram. It says submit here. It's in red. Submit music here. And then I'm gonna, basically what I do here is I review these songs based off of songwriting, production, engineering, performance, and emotional impact. And to me, though, that's what makes a great song, is that it checks all these boxes at a very high level. And that's the objective typically when I'm trying to make music. So that's how I'm gonna critique these songs. And yeah, I want to know what y'all's thoughts are in the chat as well. If you agree, disagree, something that I missed, just let me know. And we're gonna get started now, I think. Well, one more announcement. So my tribe is open. I do work with a small tribe of artists, independent artists, every month. And basically right now it's a $750 fee. You pay that monthly, and you get to work with me throughout the month, working on production, songwriting, engineering, whatever it is. You just book sessions. We work together, whether remote or in person. If you're in the LA area, it'll be in person. If not, it'll be remote. And the music I'm making with the tribe members right now is crazy right now. Like, it's going really good. I'm getting to the mix stage of a lot of them. So we're finally getting to finished products, and it's like, there's a lot of good music out there. There's a lot of great artists out there. It's good to collaborate and just make stuff that you would never make on your own, you know? So, yeah, with that being said, the tribe is still open. I still got about 5 spots. I have a lot of invitations out right now, but waiting for people to pull the trigger. It's payday. It's Friday. It's the weekend. It's the end of the month. So don't wait too long. I'm pretty sure a lot of people are going to be ready to get in. I'm going to follow up with some people right after this call. But yeah, you want to get in on that. That's the easiest way to work with me. And then there's other ways too. If you have like a one-off or you have a big project you want to figure out, those are the other ways. But anyway, let's get started with these music reviews. And I'm going to start with We Are Not the Same by Anna Hart. And yeah, she says, what does she need? Oops. That was cool. That's not what I wanted to do. Oh, well. There we go. What does she need to improve on? That's her second release so far. Okay, there we go. Anna Hart, We Are Not the Same. Appreciate you. The skip.
Get the money, get the money, get the money, get the money.
And if you want to skip, it's $10 or $20 for a super skip. All right, Anna Hart, We Are Not the Same.
Ooh,
Fish fillet.
umafuna kunichita compare nikabroka sina kwane for your hair nishimatempo na mamudi mwayamba semu na Maria exiwa nisakukwanisa baby I swear dini mwamuna sini malele nisakukwanisa baby I swear just give me a little bit of time.
Whoever hates you left his scars so deep. Come on, Sawala, don't be insecure. You're not the same, na-na. We're not the same, na-na. We're not the same, na-na. We're not the same, na-na.
Siniza kusavula, yeah.
Masapela chile. Nishali kodi la bale kutobela my emotions been panika. Leka nkupentele new picture leta kanivanga. Kwali bechi konko kumutimani fanita. So feeling nice, so kwesa kawaii. So she see the way you bend inside the chimbili tobacco before she latino kwe mikwibili batiko mako. Wila pala nyeshi mibili na vaiche batolacho. I'm a gentleman in meaning in
We're
Kabago.
not the same, na-na. We're not the same, na-na.
All right. That was fantastic. That was very, 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 very dope. That's probably the best thing I've heard this whole show, to be honest with you. We are not the same. Let's go ahead and get the scorecard. Y'all tell me what y'all think. We're all gonna know Anna Hart at the end of this episode, though. I'll tell you that much. We are not the same, and that's how you do it. Like video, everything is top notch. Like there's nothing that was left off. Yeah, nothing that was left off. There's the mix and master was fantastic. The melodies were great. The artists' voices were great. The wardrobes, the way it looked, the way it sounded, everything. Like I got no notes, none. So I'm gonna go to. She was like, how was this as a second single? I'm like, what was the first single? So that's what that's the kind of impression, that's the kind of splash we all should be striving for, in my opinion. Like, so songwriting, I'm just gonna get 10s across the boards. I don't think I've done this before, but I'm gonna just give it 10s everywhere. The production was stupid. It was really, really, really good. There's a lot of intricate moments, a lot of intricate things going on with like the tom fills and everything, and so was the engineering. I was like, geez, that sounds clean, like, and I can hear everything. It was really good. Performance, emotional impact. Within 10 seconds, I knew it was a smash. There was some parts lyrically I was like, that sounded kind of weak, but when it was in English, but when it wasn't in English, I'm sure it was 10 times doper. So Anna Hart, it's pretty easy to review ones like this because they're perfect. I love that song title too. We Are Not the Same. And that's exactly what happened here. She submitted a song and it is not the same as everybody else. This is on a different level. So Anna Hart, We Are Not the Same. Absolutely incredible. We go ahead and follow. Oh no, it doesn't work. Okay. I wanted to follow, but we're gonna have to look up Anna Hart. All right, so the next one up is Yappa Boy featuring Yap himself, Romance and Violence. If you want to get your song though in the queue next, it is Nero.fan/KofiaJMusic/live. Or you get that red button at the bottom of the Instagram, if you're on Instagram, in the bottom of the page. All right, so Yap Boy versus Yap himself, Romance and Violence.
Sit on it, sit on it, sit on it, sit.
Trail snaps.
Sit on it, sit on it, sit on it, sit.
She just sit on it, watch how she sit on it, romance and violence when we fuck, romance and violence when we fuck, look how she sit on it, watch how she sit on it, romance and violence when we fuck, and then she sit on it. Pockets full of blues, but I give all the homeless green. Blood all on my shoes, so she get violent, fuck you mean. She said she wanna choose her, she got friends just for the team. Told her pour that drink up in my cup, no talking lean. Bad bitch in the club, tryna get that bitch a needle. Grabbing on my shirt, she got me stalling on my people.
Romance plus violence, beat that pussy like it's evil. Bust all inside it, can't resist the way it feels.
Shawty, she get kinky, throw a fit. Red. Shawty, she a demon, blow a kiss on it. Colder than a demon, going tit for tit. Ballerina in the room, but in the street, she innocent.
Romance and violence with me. Romance and violence with me. Fuck all out of violence with me. Romance and violence with me.
She just sit on it, watch how she sit on it, romance and violence when we fuck, romance and violence when we fuck, look how she sit on it, watch how she sit on it, romance and violence when we fuck, and then she sit on it.
on his dick like damn I taught her tricks. She was bouncing on my shit. She in the backseat of my car, ooh, I rub the clit. Till the sun down, riding on me, she don't wanna quit. Foreign hoes with her, I pass her to the bro for the assist. If we got dough with us, I'm tryna spend these Benjis on your bitch. Foreign clothes, bad hoes, she finna pop a titty. The baddest in the city, real nasty off the Henny. But I be sipping Remy, your attitude to get me. Yeah, she really freaky, shot for shot, I think she took too many. She like to set up all up on me. She got stains up in my white tee. No, she dangerous, she excite me. I turn her on just like a light switch. Dig it deep, she telling me just how to pipe it.
Just sit on it, watch how she sit on it, romance and violence when we fuck. Romance and violence when we fuck.
All right. I think we get what that's about. I think we get the what it's like. It's pretty good. I mean, honestly, it's a he said up tempo, dance, exciting type of party song. To me, it's the songwriting itself is better than the performance of it. The performance was cool, but I feel like there's even with your voice, I think you have a very unique voice as a rapper. Everybody on there, honestly, well, mainly the main person, the person who was doing the hook, a pretty unique voice. So I don't think it's really your voice. It's just maybe getting the best performance out of it. I think I wasn't like wowed. I don't want to like wow, this artist is amazing. You know, like they totally dominated this thing. So it's like use your unique voice and just get super clever with the rhythms or the pacing or whatever, the cadence, like people say, the rhythms. Like just get really creative with it in your delivery because you have an advantage of having a voice that is going to be noticeable. You know what I mean? So use that to your advantage to be creative and be out there a little bit. Don't do the same rhythms and stuff as everybody else, in my opinion, because I thought the beat was pretty good. Like it had a nice bounce to it. I think what y'all wrote was really good. The chorus, the content is like whatever. It's not for me, but I'm sure there's an audience that's cool with that content. But so I'm gonna give you an overall an 8 for songwriting. Production, I'll give it an 8 too. I think it's a little above average, but it's not unique enough for me to really want to go down the rabbit hole of like who did it and why and all this other stuff. Engineering, I'm gonna give it a 7. It was okay, but it felt kind of small and thin. Definitely could be boosted up, especially in hip hop. You wanna have the drums hitting and you wanna have the vocals crispy. Like if you do those two things in hip hop, that's 90% of it or 75% of it. Some people get really good at making things really hit well without like interfering with the mix and stuff like that. And some people are really good at making the vocals pop out. So it's just like you just gotta find that blend, that balance, especially for engineering. Performance, like I said, it was okay. I think there's another level for you performance wise to where you can be more captivating and more like special. But you have the tool, you have a voice that's super unique, so use it. Emotional impact, probably like a 6 for me, I think. Yeah, 6 for me. I think it could have been a little better, but it's just content wise, it's not for me, and uniqueness wise, it's not terribly unique to me. So, but I do think there's something there with you guys. Keep making records, keep trying stuff, but try even crazier stuff. In my opinion, go out there a little bit, even more, be even more vulnerable when you write. Like, don't just stick to just talking about the same stuff everybody else is talking about. So that's a total score for 35 out of 50 for Yappa Boy, featuring Yap himself, Romance and Violence. If you want to get next in the queue, it's Nero.fan/KofiAJmusic/live, and you can get your song in the queue. $10 to skip, 20 bucks for a super skip. I got 41 songs in the queue, so definitely not going to be able to get through all of them today, but I'll get through probably like another 15 to 20. All right, have you ever felt like you couldn't accomplish anything? Have you ever felt like you couldn't win? Blah blah. I'm not reading all that much. Out on all platforms. Won't quit. Okay, keep chasing your dreams. So this is what this is about. Sandra's Boy. Song is called Can't Fail.
God will always use what you got left.
SSB, Chris, NDT, FTB, DT, drop that beat. Can't fail, won't stop. Can't lose, won't quit. Can't fail, won't stop. Can't lose, won't quit. Doubt only kills your self-esteem. Don't let doubt kill your dreams. Doubt only kills your self-esteem. Keep on dreaming, believing.
How do I begin? Shit don't feel the same when your thoughts and decisions are the reason you're behind. It's a part of the grind. I got too much to do. Man, it feels like we always running out of time. But we too bright to be withdrawn out the light. Cause now it's our time. Yeah, way too much for us to do. Can't get stuck in line, can't get caught twice. Wasting my time.
I understand how it can be at times, but we can't lose our vision, our passion. We've been made last for the night. There's a glimpse of joy that'll be life changing. My bad, had to throw that quick verse at y'all. Ain't trying to be too sentimental. Shit, man should add that to my mantle. Fuck it, I'ma say what's on my mental.
Money on my mind, it's like that all the time. Thoughts in my head, can't go to bed. Money on my mind, it's a part of the grind. Thoughts in my head, can't go to bed.
Can't fail, won't stop. Can't lose, won't quit. Can't fail, won't stop. Can't lose, won't quit. Doubt only kills your self-esteem. Don't let doubt kill your dreams. Doubt only kills your self-esteem. Keep on dreaming, believing.
Dreams to accomplishments are more enjoyable. The older you get, the more affordable it might seem. Maybe not in today's age. Guess it was a new dream that we star at the center of the beam. Re-romanticize the stars, but forget the dark is what made them be able to gleam. Lights, cameras, action, all of these words describe the passion. This ain't a fish story, but do you understand my story? This ain't about the fame nor the glory. This about doing something I love to make a name for myself. Fuck being a mystery.
I'm so individualistic, it's hard to miss it. Ain't part of their statistics, so I'm labeled different. But some won't listen, I guess I'm just too realistic. But hey, I'ma continue to embrace it. They just mad because they all the same, so they got no choice but to go insane. You see what I'm saying? They question how God made something so basic, but yet I'm so complex. I asked for flowers, he gave me rain. I heard the saying so much, I made sure to embody the game. I'm always grinding, who's really on my timing? Excuse me, but you know how the mind be.
Money on my mind, it's like that all the time. Thoughts in my head, can't go to bed. Money on my mind, it's a part of the grind. Thoughts in my head, can't go to bed.
Can't fail, won't stop.
It doesn't exist.
Can't lose, won't quit.
Seriously, what does failure mean?
Can't fail, won't stop.
It doesn't exist.
Can't lose, won't quit.
It's a figment of your imagination.
Doubt only kills your self-esteem.
So don't let doubt kill your dreams.
Doubt only kills your self-esteem.
So keep on dreaming, believing.
Can't break my confidence cause you don't think it's right. Go ahead and vanish in the dead of night. They don't seem to understand me. Don't take time out to get to know me. I know people doubt me since the beginning of my time, since being mom's womb. I'ma keep on going, y'all my back. I got a backpack full of people who stay relying on me. No matter how tall it is, even Mount Everest, I'm gonna keep on climbing forever in this bitch.
right. So that was Saunders Boys with Can't Fail. Let me know what y'all think in the chat. There was very positive messaging in that song. Keeping people motivated, keeping them positive, keeping them hopeful. So that's the Saunders Boys, Can't Fail. So for me, it's like there's some good in this, there's some bad in this, and to me, like for me as a listener or as someone who just listens to a lot of music, so songwriting wise, I mean, you're staying on topic and that's good. You get positive messaging. My thing, I didn't hear a lot of witty or like sayings that I haven't heard before. It was a lot of like cliche bars after cliche bars. Not let's saying it's like a horrible thing. Everybody uses cliches in their songs sometimes, but I think when it's overly done, then I kind of tune it out. So that's just me. I'm not much into a lot of words in songs too. Like a lot of songwriters, to me, this is like there was a lot of words. So they weren't even rapping seriously fast. I just think it was because it was long that there was a lot of words. I did like the fact that they repeated the hook, and so I eventually like kind of caught on to the hook. But even the hook was a little wordy too. So it's like, but the engineering I feel like was really good, and the beat was very interesting. So let's go through it. Songwriting, I'm gonna give you guys a 5. Well, this is tricky. So yeah, I'm gonna give you a 5 for songwriting, just because it's cool. Like we scratched layer 1 of songwriting, where it's like you want to stick to a concept, you want to say what you want to say, you need to get all your thoughts out. That's like round 1 of songwriting, understanding that, and you guys got that down. But then next is like making it special, knowing when less is more, all those other types of like secondary layers to becoming a good songwriter. Knowing how to arrange the song properly so it's not doesn't feel long, it feels like just the right amount of time, either or slightly less time than the listener wants, so that they want to replay it again. Things like that. Production, like I said, I thought it was really interesting. It's just harmonically, it took me in a lot of different places, and that could be interesting, but it also could be distracting. Like it's like, whoa, we completely switched energies here. You know what I mean? Like, what happened? And so, you just have to be careful with that. Sometimes you could overproduce and give us too many energies to think about, too many things you could take away from the songwriting. And usually the record itself is supposed to be the performance of the artist, evoking the emotion of the songwriting. So like production's kind of last, honestly. Like the songs that really stand the test of time and resonate with a ton of people, they're saying something that people want to hear, and it's performed in a way that people love, or can digest it well. So production on this, I like the riskiness of changing the harmonic stuff, but I think it was done too much. But I did like a lot of the sound choices and stuff. It was very like a unique production. So I'm gonna give it about a 7. Let's just maybe simplify the arrangement, simplify how many the chord structure, I guess, and stuff like that. So just keep that in mind when you're doing it. Engineering, I thought was really good. I don't know where you guys mix and master or record, but I thought whoever's doing it is doing a great job. Performance, I like the tone of y'all's voices mostly, but I didn't particularly love the rhythms, the way things, the cadence of things.
Daddy,
What's up?
I'm hungry.
Okay, I'm doing the show.
What do I eat?
Are you already on?
Yeah, I'm on right now.
Daddy, what do I...
Get over here. Get over here.
What do I eat?
Lunch.
I can't
Just give him a snack.
I didn't eat all of my food.
Okay, close the door, please, and lock it behind you.
I want to get a snack.
Okay, get him on. School's out, and they'll be back in school in a bit. So Anyway, we're back on it. So performance-wise for the Saunders boys, I'm gonna give you guys a 5 because I like your delivery and stuff. I like your tone and stuff. I just like rappers that rap on beat, and I like rappers that have like really cool flows and things like that. And I wasn't feeling the flows on these. The voices were great, but the flows was not. And yeah, that's just my take on it. Emotional impact, I'm gonna give you about a 6 as well. But appreciate y'all for submitting. I've been working with them a bit. I do like this song. I feel like better than the last one, so there's definitely being progress made with you guys. We just got to find the right pocket and delivery and shorten these songs up and simplify the production a bit. But I mean, we're all on our way. We're on our process, on our own journeys. So just wherever you're at in your journey, just keep working to get better, and that's really it. That's all we can do. All right. Hey, we got a skip. Echo Hawthorne. I've been waiting for this. Echo Hawthorne has submitted before, and I wanted to hear more songs. So I'm glad Echo Hawthorne submitted. Hippie Girl. All right, let me put this in here. If you want to get your song next up in the, instead of waiting to get it on the queue, there's like 41 songs on the queue right now. So if you want to get your song next, it's $10 to skip, $20 for a super skip. And this is Echo Hawthorne with Hippie Girl. Let's go. Let me know what y'all think in the comments.
I'm a dumb, broke hippie. Got 60 miles to empty. Got a car that's in the draft. Counting coins and living fast. A song inside me shifting while my spirit's drifting. Pressing hard upon the gas. Watching all the fence posts pass. I only think about you and how you think of me. While I'm drifting past the old life signs to make one for you and me. Yeah, the rest is on the fender, surrendering control to render. The tank is running low, but you're the only place I'll go. Static on the radio line, chasing down a highway sign. Coffee's cold inside my cup, trying hard to hold things up. Fingerprints upon the glass, shadows dancing on the grass, singing melodies of grace to get me to your quiet place. I only think about you and how you think of me. While I'm drifting past the old life signs to make one for you and me. Yeah, the rust is on the fender, surrendering control to render. The tank is running low, but you're the only place I'll go. Leave the rearview mirror clear. Say goodbye to every fear. Leave the ghost towns in the dust. Put in all my heart and trust. Just 60 miles to go. Let the heavy bass lines flow. Nothing in my bank account.
That was Echo Hawthorne, Hippie Girl. That was great. I don't know what's going on today. We got two excellent records today. Appreciate it. Thank you for submitting and skipping. That was great. I'm definitely listening to that again. I'm definitely gonna put that on my playlist right now. Where is that at? Can I? Oh, I can't. Okay, new album coming out. Gotcha. Let's read it actually. Hi friend, new album coming September 9th. I have a new sound engineer I'm working with. Still make my own beats though. Wow, that's good. It's more of an organic voice with some band lab assistance and my new music engineer magic. I have a concert at Sitica in Fort Worth, Texas, off Main Street. Come check her out live. Cool. Yeah. So if you're in Texas, if you're in Fort Worth, Texas, definitely go check out Echo Hawthorne. All right, so let's get to the scorecard. That was excellent, I believe. I feel like Echo, that was great. Songwriting, the only real critique I have with the songwriting, melodies are perfect. Your melodies are off the chain, like pretty much every time. The only thing I got with I have with the songwriting is it's a pretty wordy. Like, I think the words are great because they sound real metaphorical and all that stuff. So it's like really dope. But somebody who's getting lost in the music like I am or like I do is not going to catch what the song's about the first time. So maybe if I listen to it again, second or third time, I'll start to make sense of it. But like, you want the one-time listener to be able to at least tell you what the song is about. I feel like, you know what I mean? If they don't have a memorable bar, that's debatable. Sometimes I'd say if it's like a pop song, like a song that's gonna stick in people's minds, after one listen, there's something they can repeat after listening to it. So be mindful of that. Really, it's just for you. I think it's just gonna be like simplifying it. Just simplify it somehow, some way, and on the next one or whatever, next project, who cares? Because this sounds great how it is. I don't think anybody's gonna trip off the songwriting, but this is a review show. We're trying to get better no matter what. And that's what I would do next time is make sure that after one listen, the listener at least knows what the song's about and preferably knows what the song's about and can give you a line back. Can like sing the hook back to you. Oh man, you got a strong one. So I can sing the melody back to you, but I couldn't sing the words back to you in this one. So for songwriting, I would say a strong 8. Production, I'm gonna give you a 10 on production, to be honest, Echo. And I'm glad that you did the beat. That's amazing to me to be able to sing this, write this, and produce this high level. That's difficult. So we definitely need to chat. We definitely need to work. All right, engineering. That was great. Your new mix engineer, mix and master engineer is really good. I'm gonna ding it 1 point for me just because of preference. It doesn't have to be done, but I feel like it was very sizzly. So like in the maybe like 7 to 9 or 10K kilohertz range. It could be choice. It could be like taste. That's just how y'all like to hear it or whatever. Personally, me, I would just tone that down just a little bit, just to make it a little bit warmer, smoother. But that's just me. Not really a big deal. Everything else about that is absolutely perfect engineering. Performance, was great. I got no issues with any of your performances. You really know how to deliver a vocal. Emotional impact, 10 as well. So this is definitely one of my favorites of the day. Y'all, we got to check out and support Echo Hawthorne in her future endeavors. And definitely check out the music. 47 out of 50. That's tough to do. All right, if you want to get your song next in the queue, you can skip or super skip, but it's nero.fan/KofiJMusic/live, and the link is at the bottom on the Instagram page. All right, so next up is King Abu, The Blueprint. YouTube. Okay, let's see. Nope, video unavailable. All right, I'm gonna have to skip him. All right, Turgo 99. The song is called Sensa Chroma.
Sunshine Chroma, Ninia Woo, Nisia Woo. What's all there then over Chico Chroma? Sunshine Chroma, Ninia Woo, Nisia Woo. What's all there then over Chico Chroma? Secure about no beaching, bubble in the money, my wood. They came with the money, I came with the kids, but you so fit. I fuck that thousand times, don't give a fuck what on my shit. Don't show motion one side, then win. That thing goes penny, we don't stop, hey. Anytime I wreck, niggas stop and you can me back, hey, hey. I'm richer than your whole career, hey, hey. I pull my phone on D&D, I pull my phone on D&D, hey, hey. Sunshine Chroma, Ninia Woo, Nisia Woo. What's all there then over Chico Chroma? Sunshine Chroma, Ninia Woo, Nisia Woo. What's all there then over Chico Chroma? Niggas told me a necklace, but I saw the 5%. Hey, I'm fucked up, she penny, she can't call me puppy. Hey, hey, hey. When I smash my niggas staying on the gasoline. I thought I didn't wake up, me a dollar machine, but I wake up, yeah, millionaire. Give yes, every sham, my arms, skizzy, got some bitches. Hey, since blatantly, oh my god, this gas is local, Sunshine Chroma, Linear walk, this year walk. Hey, what's up there, then, hey.
When I wake, I read then I bake. My man and my money, that she know the date. They put in my hands when I ask for play. I say it real, I see it fake.
Back to back, we back with fast. It's easier since we don't speak up. If I'm on the streets, I target you. If you fuck with me, then he's a fool.
I know some niggas that do what I say. And from me fella, I got killers and snakes. Ups in the human pe panana way. Ups in the human pe panana way.
If you're not in sight, I can't sit tight. I'm all about smoke like a patches, guys. Revive your head, then it's a shame. Cause you and your guys gon' die today.
All of my niggas is savage, now no make it to heaven. Trapping since I was 11, era in my major 7, era in my major 7.
I move with slimes with snakes, dragons and crocs, tigers today. There's slime in my brain, I still haven't changed. If I smell like lake, me tough in the street.
Yeah, hit you guy, I'm cold. I will never sell my soul. Solid stead, I don't fold. 10 toes on the rope, the Jimmy Dore, and I'm cold.
To my mom, I'm a blessing. To the system, I'm a felon. If I get nigga, no telling. I write 10 toes for my brethren. 10 toes for my brethren, I write 10 toes for my brethren. Whoa.
Sunshine Chroma, Ninia Woo, Nisia Woo. What's all there then over Chico Chroma? Sunshine Chroma, Ninia Woo, Nisia Woo. What's all there then over Chico Chroma?
Right, that was Sunshine Chroma by Turco 99. So this one is kind of a bummer to me, and I'll tell you why. It's mostly because I feel like the song is actually pretty good. It just sounds so bad that it's like it's hard to give it like an amazing score, and it's not even like bad where it's just like you would imagine somebody just picked up their iPhone and recorded. Like, it's not that bad, but it's not that good. You know what I mean? So it's like it's living in purgatory. So for me, songwriting, I'm gonna give. I don't know the language to score it on like content, but melodically and rhythmically, I liked it. I want to give it an 8 for songwriting. And then production, I liked it too, but it's just so, I've heard this beat a million times. But I thought it was done well, and I did like that break, even though you could hear the click in the break when it happened. I did like that it actually happened, and then I liked the fact that it wasn't too loopy the whole time. There was nice little transition moments and stuff, but it's just not unique at all. So I just feel like it met expectations, and to me, I give that like a 7. Engineering, this is the worst thing on it for sure. I'm gonna give it a 2 because it kind of upset me because everything else is up. Like, everything else is a pretty high score, and then the engineering just tanks it, because I say it almost every episode, engineering is a barrier to entry. If you don't sound competitive, and it doesn't have to be like your song sounds like the A-list artist you love the most, it's probably not, it's gonna be a while for that to happen, but like, it needs to be in the ballpark. It needs to be in the same vicinity to where the general person doesn't know that this is an independent artist. So they play your favorite artist, and then they play you, and the general person can't tell a difference. Maybe you, as you are analyzing your own music, or engineer like me, can listen to it and be like, okay, this one's way better than this because of blah blah blah. The casual listener doesn't know and can't tell. So it really doesn't matter as long as you're above a certain threshold. And this wasn't above that threshold to me. So the super highs were just way too sizzly. Like anytime they did an S word, it needed really bad de-essing on that first person who's singing the hook. It was thin. Basically the way it was recorded was terrible for, I'd say, probably every artist. The music, sometimes the instrumentals, some of the sounds were too loud. So there was a lot of things wrong with the mix, in my opinion. Like, it wasn't balanced well at all. But I can hear through that and hear a good song. I can hear a good performance. But it just wasn't, it was getting killed by the engineering. So I'm going to give the performance actually a much higher score than the engineering. The engineering, I gave a 2. The performance, I'm going to give it an 8. I think you have a cool voice. Well, the main guy. And then the other features as well did a good job. Like, there's nothing on here spoke amateur to me vocally. It's just, it spoke amateur quality wise. Emotional impact, like I said, it did impact me, but it made me upset because I was like, dang, this is a good song. Why does it sound like this? So I'm gonna give it a 7 for emotional impact. And that will bring a total score of 32 out of 50 for Turgo, 99 cents a chroma. All right, we're moving along. What, we're an hour deep in this? Yeah, okay, yeah, let's keep going. All right, so next we have is Brandon Pierre, and it's called Slippery. If you want to get your song in the queue, it's nero.fan/KofiAJmusic/live, or you can click that link in the bottom and get your song in the queue.
When it comes to me and you know how you get. Girl, I'm tryna be the one to make your body wet. When it comes to me and you know how you get. Girl, I'm tryna be the one to make your body wet. Started out simple, just a vibe, just a glance. Now we're tangled in emotions, we ain't planned to advance. Oh no, you said keep it simple, no monogamy, no chains. The feelings got a way of seeping in like the rain. Oh no, oh no. We were uniform, kept the truth beneath the surface. Lied without a cause, every silence had a purpose. The fear of giving is supposed to make you cower. It's slippery at the end and getting closer by the hour. Said I wouldn't fall, but I'm already in. Hearts don't listen when the night pulls you in. It's a fine line, yeah, between love and the edge. And I'm right here leaning over the ledge. Love gets slippery, losing my memory. Every time you're close, you rewrite history. Kiss on me, moaning in my ear, a sexy melody. About to make a flood, girl. I know you're missing me. Feel so slippery, like you've taken a tip of me, placed it deep in your history. Drifting in your touch like a soft revelry. This love's got me falling too easily. Skin like whispers moving slow through the dark. Every motion painting shadows, leaving marks on my heart. No need for words when the silence speaks clear. We communicate in ways only we hear. It's a rhythm, it's a current, it's a pull I can't fight. Like we dancing on the edge of the wrong and the right. Trying to stay grounded, but you shift my control. Every step that I take got me losing myself. Keep it cool, never lose my way. a chip of me. Placed it deep in your history. Drifting in your touch like a soft revelry. This love's got me falling too easily. Is it real or illusion? I can't decide. When I'm lost in your ocean, got nowhere to hide. Every wave that you send just pulls me deeper in, and I don't even know where you went. I began. Love's a slow, sliding down slow, no control, slippery.
Okay, nice. Brandon Pierre, North Carolina A&T Aggie. Y'all don't know. My dad actually used to work at A&T, so I spent a lot of time in A&T. I'm from Greensboro, North Carolina, if y'all don't know. So Aggie's home to me. A&T is home to me. So Brandon Pierre, Slippery. I liked a lot of that. Tell me what y'all thought in the chat. I thought it was really dope. I don't know this artist, but I tried to check and see. I'm like, oh yeah, I already follow him because he's really, really talented. Songwriting I thought was really good. Really he stayed on topic. The melodies were great. Singing is awesome. Singing is through the roof. Songwriting. So I'm gonna give it a strong 9. Honestly, songwriting is really good. It pretty much touched everything. It had dope melodies. Everybody knows the hook. At least one part of the hook. Slippery. That's all you really need to know. And so the rest of it, whether you remember the melody or not, doesn't matter. I remember Slippery, and I remember that he was using a lot of metaphors and similes with how the person was feeling when they were together. But production was really good. It's a little on the old school side, but it was so clean, it didn't matter to me. Like, it felt good. So I'm gonna give it an 8. And then engineering was really good. There was like some mid-range. I feel like if you would have cut some of the like 500, 400 boxiness in there, it would have been a little bit more clear. And what everything was being said. It was a struggle to understand the words sometimes, but mostly was pretty great with the engineering. So I'm gonna give it a 8. Performance was really, really good, really strong. I'm gonna give it a 9 because I did feel like I'm like, this singer sings really, really, really well. There were some moments like 4 bars, 8 bars, whatever, that I felt like could have been enhanced just a little bit. Like, I'm like, we could have did a better take of that or tried a different thing of that. Like, it just sounded like sometimes with really great singers, you run into the issue where they're cool with the third take, first, second take, and they don't want to push past 20, 25 takes or whatever. Just because you sing great doesn't mean it's the right emotion for that right moment. So you really gotta leave it to a producer or someone who's like really dedicated to make sure they're capturing magic at every moment in the song. And sometimes that requires multiple takes. Sometimes you get it right away. It just depends. So but you have to know it when you hear it. And I'm not sure if you guys necessarily hear it yet. Like, there's moments where it's like, yeah, that's it. And then the other one was like, I feel like this guy can do that better. And then also I wanted more space in the vocals. Like, I heard the reverb in the vocals during the mix, but I wanted more space. I wanted to be backed off a little bit. Hey, Black Sacrifice, appreciate you coming in. All right, so emotional impact, I'm gonna give it an 8. I did like it. It's something I definitely would listen to again. And overall, awesome. 42 out of 50. All right, if you want to get your song in the queue, it's nero.fan/kofiajmusic/live. And if you want to skip, it's $10. Super skip is $20. And if you're on Instagram, you hit that red button at the bottom and it'll take you straight there. All right, Verano Sin T is the name of the song. And it's by, I don't know, and Mom 4R Music. That's what it reads to me. Okay. Did they send me a link to a song? Oh, okay, dope. All right, let's check it out. Verano Senti.
Te veo en la playa, bailando sin mí. El sol ya se esconde y tú sigues ahí. Dale, 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 que la noche ya llegó. Dale, 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 que el momento se acabó. Verano sin ti. No puedo vivir, verano sin ti. No puedo, no puedo. Las olas me llaman, tu risa se fue, la arena caliente ya no sabe a miel. Dale, 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 que la noche ya llegó. Dale, 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 que la noche ya llegó. Dale, 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 que el momento se acabó. Verano sin ti. No puedo vivir, verano sin ti. No puedo, no puedo. ¿Dónde estás? ¿Dónde estás? Este calor me va a matar. ¿Dónde estás? ¿Dónde estás? Sin ti no puedo más. Verano sin ti. No puedo vivir. Verano sin ti. No puedo. Verano sin ti. No puedo vivir. Verano sin ti. No puedo. No puedo.
All right. That was Verano Senti by Mom For You. Ayembe, my friend, good friend from Greensboro, gave me 4 tomatoes. I don't necessarily quite agree with that, but sort of. So for me, this song is just like the definition of safe. It's completely safe. Not a hair out of place. It's clearly AI. I know that. I can hear that. And even the pictures AI. I don't think they're trying to hide the fact that it's AI at all. So, which is cool. But even the songwriting to me, it's in Spanish, so I don't quite understand it, but I recognize almost every single one of those lyrics. So I'm like, it can't be that complicated. It's probably very simple. So I imagine the songwriting is very basic. So the melodies are good. I mean, everything's fine. So I'm gonna give it a 7 across the board, to be honest with you, just because to me it's just the definition of safe, the definition of average. It's just like not a risk taken, not a hair out of place. It's very computer generated, and I personally don't even think there's any human input in this. This is my personal opinion. I don't know. There probably could be. They didn't say on a thing, but I think this was prompted and it just spit this out, and that's what AI is gonna do. It's not a bad starting point, but if you really wanted to make it an impactful song, How do I know it's AI? Ugh, it's just too. I could tell because it's just like there's a realness to a real voice that I've listened to every single day for years and years and years, so I can just tell. When it's too smooth, when it's too perfect, there's never off rhythm, never off pitch, never anything. Like everything's pretty much perfect all the time. It's AI, and a lot of times you can hear it with the beat and the vocals. Like just listen to both, and then there's always some kind of super high sizzle if you have like what do you call it, like hi-fi headphones or monitoring system. You'll hear like a lot of hiss and stuff in there, and it just sounds very bright. If you play a real song after it, you're gonna hear it's gonna sound 10 times warmer than the fully done AI song. And it's just because there's at least some analog, some realness in those records, and then the all digital records, there's like nothing. Everything's digital, and so that's why it comes out that way. All right. Did I score everything? I forgot where I'm at. Oh yeah, 7s across the board for Verano Cinti. If you want to get your song in the queue, it's Nero.fan/KofiaJmusic/live. And that's KOFIAGYEI music/live. Hey, we got to skip, but we're going to do it next. So right here we have Unknown Mafia, Hit Up, and then I'll get to the skip song.
That nigga play, he got hit up, gon' try to look, believe the hype, I don't give a fuck if she girl, she smart, she getting it, dick tonight, can't tee me up, I'm on that shit again. That nigga play, he got hit up, gon' try your luck, believe the hype, don't give a fuck if she girl, she smart, she getting it, dick tonight, can't tee me up, I'm on that shit again. Nighttime we creeping in, my aim way better when we hop out, so they walk on feet again. Chasing they paper like on my F, all about the Benjamin, thought it was done, but that what happened on the outside looking in. These scars on me go deep in, get closer trying to reach in. On real HB, wait till you sleep, don't shoot shit up, we creep in. 4+5, come with the box and make it. This a cat, this bit don't purr, but it go shush. If this shit don't work, I still be fucking bitches. Trapping out the dog. We clear arts and roll them up in ground, but we don't clear no cigar. Just like roaches switching, make them scatter, ducking on the car. This the worst smoke you can get. Same night we seen you at the God. Niggas die trying to be gangster, around the whole trying to act hard. I come from that being me. You can go and at them, boy. Pop my shit at time I get because I came for nothing. Nigga really ain't got shit. Them niggas always bluffing. And you know that bitch a freak, but you shouldn't cuffed it. Nigga always talking about what he taking, you know I up it. I can't go for nothing, round with that David Ruff. Blick on me, no time for touching. Like a freaky bitch, didn't I bust? Put it on when I'm not in public. Walk around, got these whole juggling. Bankroll these old hundred. Put the switches on like he stole. That nigga play, he got hit up, gon' try your luck. Believe the hype, don't give a fuck if she a girl. She smart, she getting it, did tonight. Ain't team me up, I'm on that shit again. Nighttime, we creeping in. Ain't way better when we hop out, so they walk on feet again. Chasing paper like on my else, all about the Benjamin. Thought I was done, but that what happened on the outside looking in. Scars on me go deep in, get caught for trying to reach in. Real HB, wait till you sleep, don't shoot shit up, we creep in. Don't shoot shit up, we creep in.
Okay. That was Unknown Mafia. Song's called Hit Up. I do love the song length. No shade. It's a short song, and I felt like this is a perfect song to make short. So you had the sense to do that, and I think there's definitely an audience for this. To me, it reminds me of like an NBA YoungBoy or even Lil Baby a little bit. I don't know. I don't listen to it too much, but I know there's definitely a huge, massive genre, a huge, massive audience for this style of music. So songwriting, honestly, your flow and stuff was pretty good. You were making sense. It's not like you were just saying a bunch of nothing. So I'm gonna give it a 7. Honestly, I wasn't blown away, but I wasn't underwhelmed either. So you did a pretty decent job writing the song. Production, I thought the production was pretty good. It served its purpose. I feel like he totally found the vibe, totally found the flow of to do on that beat, and so I'm cool with that. Engineering was not good. definitely recorded on like a not so great system, and then the mix and master engineer just couldn't get it to where it needs to be. So I'm gonna give it an average 5 out of 10 for engineering. Performance, I think the performance was good, because I'm just not in this world to really give you super duper tight advice about the performance on this, but I've heard enough to where I think you're kind of in there. Like, maybe there's a little bit of room to grow, but you're in there. You're in that world where you can hang. So I would give you I'd give you a 7 on performance, and then emotional impact for me, it's just not my style. So I'm gonna give it a 6. It just didn't resonate with me too terribly, but I also didn't hate it. So, and I've definitely hated a lot of these types of songs. So I know it's better than most. So great job, Unknown Mafia. Hit up. Just get your quality up and you'll be in a different ball game. I'm telling you, just get your quality up. So Ann Britt, Sing That Lullaby to Me. Thank you. I just talked to Ann in the chat. Thanks for tuning in, Ann, and thanks for submitting. And doing a skip. Where we at?
Get the money, get the money.
My skip price is only $10, $20 for a super skip as we grow the channel. So right now is the best time to get your skips in. If you have any songs you want me to hear to give you good advice, feedback on, yeah, so check it out. She said, this song is for anyone that has been told they are not good enough and realize with love, anything is possible. Amazing. Amazing advice. All right, Ann Britt, let's check it out. Sing That Lullaby to Me.
Told I wasn't good enough by those who weren't good enough. I lived a story that others wrote for me. My dream of making melodies became a shattered memory. A baby's lonely cry at night, praying to be loved. Way too many years went by, but finally I saw the light. No jumping waterfalls alone in the desert land. My dream of making melodies became a real reality. You made me believe in me when others told me not to dream. No more lies are told. Hold me close. True love behold. Sing that lullaby to me. You have made me see the stars. To reach them isn't very far. The shine so bright that I can feel my dreams becoming real. My dream of making melodies became a real reality. You made me believe in me. Finally, I can sing my song. No more lies are told. Hold me close. True love behold. Sing that lullaby
Great job. And Britt. Hold on. All right. So Ann Britt, sing that lullaby to me. Great job. Great, Ann. Appreciate you sending that in. The choir is all you too? Okay. I was gonna ask, is this all live music? It sounds like it's all live. It's all made by real musicians. Let us know in the chat if that's the case. But so I liked a lot of that. It was very soothing, like I saw somebody say in the chat. Very pretty, beautifully done. It made me think of like snow-capped mountains on the top of a hill or in a cabin or something like that, or even not even snow-capped, just like green, but like a house in isolation, beautiful in nature or something like that. That's just what I thought. That's the image I got. But yeah, so songwriting, the phrasing of it is a bit weird for me, but it made me feel like musical theater, this would be perfect for musical theater, honestly, in my opinion, like perfect for the stage. That way the phrasing is more, to me, the phrasing is more along those lines. Not so much like a radio song or radio record. So you just have to know where things are gonna fit, which I think you probably know that. You probably know that already, and intentional in that. But so I'm not gonna ding it or anything for not being commercial, because I think that's what it's meant for mostly. Writing wise, I thought it was really good. I really didn't. Did I check out the words? I think I did check out the words. I thought it was pretty good, put it that way. I'm gonna give it a 8. I think it's a little bit above average for the songwriting portion of it. Production was excellent. I think all the live instruments was really pretty. I think I heard a harp in there. Is there a harp in there? And let us know if there's a harp in there too. Yes, all live. That's what I thought. Okay, cool. That was great. Production, I like the live strings. The musicians are really good, really talented musicians, you can tell. I'm gonna give it a 10, honestly. I love the pizzicato parts too. Engineering was really good too. I'm gonna give engineering like a 9. It's hard to mix all these live instruments together to make it full where we can still understand what she's saying, make it sound really pretty with the reverb, all of that. That's not easy. Oh, see, she played the harp as well. See, I could tell that was nice. Performance was really beautifully done. I could see it on stage, like floating and like I don't know. That's just what I see when I hear it. I see like a musical theater type of performance, and it could be a really beautiful scene, really awesome moment. Performance, I'd give you a 9. I wouldn't tell you really to change anything. Emotional impact, depends. So where I am, like I said, if I'm watching a show and this was one of the moments in the show, I would have loved it. I think, especially if the imagery like matches the way the music feels, it would have been great. I give it a 9 on the emotional impact for me, and for a total score of 45 out of 50 for Ann Britt. Thanks for submitting that. That was really good, really great. And thanks for chatting, staying active in the chat. Good for Disney. Yep, exactly. All of that. Disney, all that whole. I've done a lot of like musical theater adjacent type of work with Todrick Hall, and so I know that type of music is not easy to make. Especially not to compose, and then to pull it off with the real live musicians. Like, that's a song that took a lot of effort, people. Like, a lot of effort, a lot of work, a lot of hours, a lot of thought, and a lot of hours per musician that was in there as well, because you have to be at a certain level. So it's like, to pull off those kind of records is not easy at all. There's time changes, there's tempo changes, sometimes there's key changes, a lot of times there's like an interesting chord that just and then there's like moments where you have to like kind of just feel it out instead of just going by the click. So it's like it can get really really difficult to pull that kind of music off. So great job, Ann Britt, and appreciate you submitting. If you want to get your song in the queue, or you want to skip the line next, it is Nero.fan/KofiaJmusic/live, and I'm here probably for another 15 to 30 minutes reviewing more songs. We still have a little less than 40 songs in the queue, so probably get through like another 3 to 4. But if you want to be next, it's $10 to skip, $20 for a super skip. All right, so this next song is called Onshimi, I think, by Laje Boy. Hey.
Shake body rabade. Fine girl, no use it, catch you cruise my life. I'll take you around the world, I give you special treat for life. Throw away money like dice, spend the night with you. Chillin', I call you so tight. Glue with you for life, for life, for all life. I'll take you around the world and make you my queen, my queen. My queen, my queen, for life. Girl, I wanna be your man. You go be my woman, baby. My 5 and 6, now you they give me energy. I give you special treat for life. Throw away money like a dice. Ginny, I calling so tight. Baby, more fine, come on, way. Oh, shame me, boss ain't shame me. Oh, shame, boss ain't shame me. Make me go body. Anywhere you go, I follow you. Anything you want, I do for you. Putting my life on top of you, on top of you. Don't shame me, boss ain't shame me. Don't shame, boss ain't shame me. Make me go body. Anywhere you go, I follow you. Anything you want, I do for you. Putting my life on top of you, on top of you. In you, I see my future. Post, I snap your picture. Girl, you know, say nobody else, now you could be my yoda. I'm all on my sucker, and I go do you turn up. You fit to kill the person with waiting you carry. Give me love, sweet your love. Give me chop, baby, no the door. Rock it the wall, babu the job. You don't make me fall in love, baby. Now you're my tie, they carry from my head, oh. Baby, no go stress you. I just wanna let you know, girl, I wanna be your man. You go be my woman, baby. My 5 and 6, now you they give me energy. I give you special treats for life. Throw away money like a dice. Chillin', I cuddling so tight. Baby, I wanna let you know. Make me come body. Anywhere you go, I follow you. Anything you want, I do. Put my life on top of you. Oh, shame me. Oh, say shame me. Oh, shame me. Make me come body. Anywhere you go, I follow you. Anything you want, I do for you. Put in my life on top of you. Yeah, oh, shame me.
All right, good job. That was Yaje Boy with Oshimi. So I did dig that. I dug it a little bit, but something about it just didn't move me enough. And I don't know what it was. I believe it's the performance, but I could be wrong. So songwriting, I love the hook. The hook was great. Very catchy hook, very nice melody. It's the name of the song. It's like you don't get much. It's a one-word hook for the most part. you don't get much simpler than that and more memorable than that. And so I like that. I'm not sure what Oshimi means, but I think it was great. So songwriting, I'm gonna give you a strong 8. The issue I had was the verses were okay, like melodically. I did feel like it was, I don't know, nothing about it jumped out as special. So I think we need to find some moments that we can add to the verses that make the verse special. So like sometimes you do like dropping, rap a lot of times will drop the end of the bar, drop something like in an element in the instrumental at the ends of like 4 bars or 8 bars, or you can have a transition moment, or you can have hit moments or a stop moment, or like a cool drum fill moment, or something like an effect on a vocal moment, something that makes it just not so the same the whole time. Maybe changing the chords in the pre-chorus or something like that, like, but it's just the same chords every time, it's the same everything. But I thought the drums sounded like really good drum choices and rhythm, all of that. So production, it's done really well, but I wanted a little bit more, so I'm gonna give it an 8. And then engineering was pretty solid, pretty good. I'm gonna give it a 9. I don't really have any issues with the engineering, mix and mastering. You definitely have a high quality team that can put out high quality music, which is what everyone needs. Performance, I think this is where the song took a dip for me. It's not like he was performed badly. It was just, I don't know, something about the tone of the voice is not quite inviting yet for me, or not like delivering the way I wanted it delivered. I don't know if it's the artist's actual voice, or if it's the way the artist used their voice. I'm not really sure. I'd have to be in the studio with them to know. It'd be like, okay, you might want to perform it this way, or like from this part of your body, like not so much throat, maybe more diaphragm, whatever it is. You know what I mean? Maybe try to round out your sound a little bit more. Maybe reverb would help, like it sounded a little better, more captivating for me. I don't know. Something about it just felt a little flat in the performance. So I'm going to give that about a 6. And I also could hear, like, sometimes I'll do that. If I'm on the fence with the performance, I'll think about if an A-list artist sang this song, would I like it more? And this one is a resounding yes. Like, you know, I feel like I would like this song a lot more if Davido or something like that was doing it, or WizKid or something like that. I'd be like, yeah, I like this, like, because it's a good song. It's a great drum track, especially, and like it's just something about it. It's just kept it down a little bit. So for me, and I think it's a performance. So emotional impact, I'm gonna give it a 7 because it checked a lot of the boxes, but it didn't grab me. So I'm gonna give a total score of 38 out of 50 for Oshimi Yaje Boy. Good job though. Good job. All right, I think I'm gonna do 2 more songs, and then we're gonna have to shut it down for this week. And I'll play maybe one of my songs before we get out of here. But the next 2 songs are by Seduction. This song was punched in. I produced it and performed it. Okay, I don't know what punched in means. But you produced it, performed it. Seduction, the voice. The song is called If You Are.
If you only hear one thing today, let it be this. You are on the right path. You are right on time.
What up, DeMar?
Don't stress
Faith,
over things
what's
you don't
going on?
have control over. Everything will fall into place.
Chris Wilson.
I used to fuck with you. Yours truly. But you fucked that up. Intuition. But it's something that I really think I need to let you know.
You ain't nobody, you ain't no shit for real. Got hella bodies and barely can pay your rent for real. Let's talk about it, let's be honest. With you, yes, I was rocking. You not worth my time, baby. I just wanna
So how's the king when it peak? Gotta get rid of distractions. It's not you disturb with the peace. I tell her don't fuck what it was. And just let it be what it be. That own bitch you had it mad. That's why you had to fuck up. You ain't having all the game. I never been the one to judge. I let you move.
Shout out Stone Soldiers.
Staying in and out the mind. Oh, this the thing. You ain't nobody. You ain't no shit for real. Got hella bodies and barely can pay your rent for real. Let's talk about it, let's be honest. With you, yes, I was rocking. You not worth my time, baby. I just wanna know if you are not worth my time, baby. I just wanna know if you are.
It hurt. I gotta let go.
Them two dark-skinned niggas don't miss.
Might miss you.
All right, that was Seduction If You Are. Seduction If You Are. Let me know what y'all think about that one in the chat. I liked it. I liked it. The beat I loved, actually. I thought the beat was fire. Minus not giving me any 808. So as a producer, a lot of times we'll think about what was done, and we'll also think about what wasn't done. So like a lot of times there'll be sections with no backbeat, there'll be no snare, there'll be no snap, there'll be no clap or whatever. In this case, I was like, yo, there's no 808, and it felt like it was supposed to be an 808. And that's great. Sometimes you can withhold to keep people wanting more and waiting for the drop, waiting for it, and it never comes. But sometimes that is annoying. So in this case, for me, it was a little bit annoying. Like I'm actually kind of glad you didn't drop the beat with an 808, but I would have really appreciated a section with an 808. So like if you had a whole different section, maybe even if it was just an 808, like I wanted to hear the sub drop at some point in the song. And I think it would have taken it to another level, personally. So songwriting, I really like the melody of the hook. I thought that was really good. Like, sounds like a current rap, R&B, what's that dude who's in jail? Tory Lanez. It sounds like a Tory Lanez type of joint with the auto-tune and all that. And, I mean, it's dope. You think you killed it. You did a good job. Even Don Toliver kind of sounds like that a little bit, too. So, I mean, you did a good job. I'm going to give you an 8 on songwriting. And then production, like I said, I love the beat. I just wish there was some kind of 808 section, so I'm going to give it a 9. It would have got a 10 for me because the beat, like the way the kick felt, it felt awesome. Engineering, I'm not a huge fan of the small vocal with the huge sizzly, the high sizzle on the 8K, 9K, like a lot of rappers and R&B singers like to use. I like the warm sound a lot more. It just feels, I don't know, it does something to me sonically that I like a lot better than the super digital, harsh, crunchy type of rap. And that's what this was. It was super like thin and sizzly at the top. It just kind of hurt my ears a little bit, and it's just like, not pleasant for me. So I'm gonna give the engineering a 6. I know some people would prefer this style. It's just not me. Performance, you have a pro performance in my opinion. Like you have the skills, the vocally, I like to call it mic swag. Not everybody has mic swag. They have a great voice. They know how to sing. They can rap on rhythm. They can sing on rhythm or whatever, but they just don't have any charisma, no swag on the performance. You don't feel like they're having fun. You feel like they're. It's like when people read sheet music and they're playing like a school orchestra versus a band that's just having fun. You know what I mean? It's like you have to find the balance between the two where you're technically doing all the right things, but it feels natural and it feels right. I call that mic swag. Sometimes I call it like people like to act in the studio, or it's not even really acting. You have to channel in the emotions of when you wrote the song or why you wrote the song, and then you have to deliver it. Because 9 times out of 10, you're not in those feelings at the moment when you're recording them, when you wrote them. So that's why some people, they'll write and record immediately, but that takes a while to get good at. So you have to find the right balance. It depends on what part of the process you're at. what stage in your like career and your development that you're at. So performance, I'm gonna give it an 8 because it's pretty good performance. And then emotional impact, I want to give it a 8 as well. I think it's something I would listen to again. I just wish it was done better, and sometimes that sucks. But it's 39 out of 50. For artist name Seduction, and the song is If You Are. All right, so the last song today, I think I will be reviewing. If I get a skip, I'll do another one. But if I don't, I'll just probably call it. So Seduction sent me another song, said freestyles this song as well. Oh, as well? That means you freestyled the last one? That would be interesting. All right, so Dancing with the Devil, Seduction.
Close your eyes. Inhale. To try on your house.
I did it, I witnessed it, I did it to my own self. I wanted it, I couldn't help myself. I don't need nobody telling me what to do. I know the consequences and repercussions in the end. I just met the devil in the red dress. Now I'm dirty dancing with her. Hell's Kitchen, it get hot up in this motherfucker. Pitchfork against my skin, let it burn. How could a beautiful angel persuade me with such temptation? Be real, in heaven or nation. Should've said it's one hell of a lesson.
Just relax. Tell me what you can take from this. I take a vow to do whatever to make it click. I'm too authentic. I never was in that vacant shit. Big for the animal, I turn you into bacon bits. Oh, I'm in tune. Looking through my third eye. Clairvoyance, I see through the bullshit like bird's eyes. Love a church, if I want it, I got it. Manifest blue strips, no the seams in my pocket.
I just met the devil in the red dress. Now I'm dirty dancing with her. Hell's Kitchen, it get hot up in this motherfucker. Pitchfork against my skin, let it burn. How could a beautiful angel persuade me with such temptation? Be real, in heaven or nation. Should've said it's one hell of a lesson.
All right, yeah, I like that one a lot. I think that one was much. I mean, they're both really good, but I really like that one. It's not so much a radio song either, but it's great for like. To me, this reminds me of like an Outkast, like album cut back in the day or something like that. I know it sounds more like a Don Toliver and all this other stuff, but like that's what it reminded me of. So it gave me that imagery. Of being like in the woods or dark or something like that, driving down the road. I don't know. It developed some imagery for me, which is an awesome thing to do with music. So songwriting, I mean, if you say you freestyled it, I'm gonna take your word for it. That's really good, really great freestyling. I'm gonna give it a solid 8. I might give it a 9 actually, because I thought the rhythms and the flow and stuff was really unique and dope. Production was sick. I'm gonna give it a 10. That was great production. No notes. I like the thunderstorm sound and everything. You know what I mean? Engineering, that's again, I feel like y'all just hit me up, Seduction, if you're watching, if you whatever, man. I'll just easily make this stuff sound a lot better. I think it's okay, but it could sound so much better, and your music deserves it. Honestly, it's unique enough, but it's also current enough to shine. You know what I mean? Like, I keep relating you to Don Toliver because he's, to me, somebody who's taken what's standard and what a million people are doing, but he's doing it in a way that's not being done. You know what I mean? He's taking that style and like putting a little tilt on it, putting his own little thing on it, and it makes him stand out so much. And you have the same thing, in my opinion. So engineering, too much high sizzle. It's hard to understand what you're saying, like all of that. So I'm gonna give it a 6. If the vocal is messed up, everything is messed up. It just is what it is. Like, when it comes to records, vocal records, especially the ones we're talking about, like the lead performance is everything. Everything else is just supportive of the lead performance. It just is what it is. That's just how we're wired or how we're programmed to be. And performance, I think your performance is great too. 9, I especially for a freestyle. Come on, what are we talking about? Emotional impact, 9. It was really good for me. I want to know more. I'm intrigued. That's why I made sure I followed you on Instagram, Seduction, because you have a unique style and it's dope. That's hard to find. So with a 43 out of 50 for Seduction, Dancing with the Devil. All right. We got one more for Seduction, but I'm going to probably save it for next time. Oh, we got a few more from Seduction. All right. Yeah, we'll save it for next time. Gonna go to my playlist. If you get a high score and your song is on Spotify, I'm gonna add it to my list for my live music reviews. This is my playlist, and I'm going to definitely be at some point trying to blow this playlist up so everybody can get some spins, and anybody who's submitted to my channel and has done amazing work is on here. Echo Hawthorne, I got to add your new song when that drops. Thanks for submitting again today. But we had some bangers in here today. This was one of the probably best shows I've had as far as songs go. Especially that first one was crazy. 50 out of 50. I'm going to go ahead and shout them out again. Anna Hart, We Are Not the Same. My first perfect score. Should we do that one more time? Was everybody here for that? King Abu. I'm originally from Ghana, but I was born and raised in the United States in North Carolina. I kind of want to hear that again. I've never done this, but I've also never had a 50. So let's do it again. If you missed it, Anna Hart, We Are Not the Same was a 50, a perfect score. Let's watch that video again. Let's see, how do I go back? There we go. All right, we're going to play this one more time.
Whoa. Fish fillet. Umafuna kunichita compare. Nikabroka sina kwane for your hair. Nishima tempo na mamudi mwayamba. Semu na Maria Exiwa. Nisaku kwani isa baby I swear. Dini mamuna sini malele. Nisaku kwani isa baby I swear. Just give me a little bit of time.
Whoever hates you left his gun so deep. Come on, Sawala, don't be insecure. We're not the same, na-na. We're not the same, na-na. We're not the same, na-na. We're not the same, na-na.
Siniza kusavula, yeah. Kutobela my emotions been panika. Lekan kupentele new picture leta kanivanga. Kwali bechi konko kumutimani fanita. So feeling nice, so kwese kawaii. So she see the way you bend inside the chimbili tobacco. Before she latino kwe mikwibili batiko mako. Wila pala nyeshi mibili na raiche batolacho. Ame chancho mani mini ninkabako.
We're not the same, na-na.
So good. All right. I just wanted to make sure I wasn't tripping. No, it's still good. It's still really, really dope. That's Anna Hart. Oh, what was it called? I lost it again. Anyway. We Are Not the Same. Love that title too. Yeah, that's great. My first 50, I believe. But yeah, it deserves it. Totally. All right, so that's it for today, y'all. I will see you next week, I believe. If not, I'll let you know. So I'm gonna be out of town, but I will try my best to do it anyway. I kind of want to do the show from somewhere else just to see how it goes. But anyway, thank you guys for tuning in. If you want to get on the show next week, you want to hear your song, you want me to check it out, give my professional opinion on it. Like I said, we break down songs into songwriting, production, engineering, performance, and emotional impact. Those are the most important elements to me in a song. That's what makes a song special. But you just go to Nero.fan/KofiAJmusic/live and you can get your song in the queue. If you want to skip or super skip, it's $10 or $20, and you'll be the next person that I review. But that's it for today. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for joining me. I'm Kofi J. I'm out. Appreciate y'all for watching. Peace.